Okay, I've finished the last 2 rounds, and as you can see, it's cupping up nicely into a little egg shape. Now I'm on round 7, and I'm going to increase this round by 6 stitches. So to do that, I'm going to single crochet twice into 1 stitch, this being my first stitch, and then I'm going to single crochet into each of my next 3 stitches. So 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. And I'm going to repeat that pattern all the way around so that I end up with an even 30 stitches at the end of my round. So I do 2 in 1 and then 1 in 3. So continue that pattern all the way around till you get to the end, and then we will move on to round 8 instructions. I'm doing my last increase on my last 3 single crochets. So I did that repeat 6 times. I did 6 increases, so I had to space them out evenly to end up with my 30 stitches, and now I'm going to increase by 6 again, and I want to get to 36 stitches. And that's going to give me that nice little bulge that you usually see in an egg right near the bottom, not quite in the middle, so we want to put it near the bottom. So to increase another 6, I'm just going to up the amount of single crochets that I do in between my increases. So my first stitch is going to be an increase of 2 single crochets, and I'm going to put 4 single crochets in between each increase. So 6 times around, because I need 6 increases, I'm going to single crochet twice into 1 stitch. So there's single crochet 2 times, and then I'm going to single crochet in my next 4 stitches. You can see this yarn is getting really cute. The little color changes in it really looks kind of like a tie-dye Easter egg. So I really am enjoying the colors that this has. But I'm going to continue this pattern all the way around till I get to my 36 stitches, and then we will move on to the next round instructions. I'm doing my last stitch of round 8. Round 9 we're going to start decreasing our egg, so we're going to start bringing it into a closed shape, but I don't want to decrease it too fast. I don't want to decrease by 6 stitches. Instead, I'm going to start decreasing it by 4 stitches, and that will give me a more tapered look rather than just finishing it off kind of like a ball shape. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to single crochet my next 2 stitches together. So I insert my hook into the first stitch I come to and pull up a loop, and I stick my round marker in, and then I insert my hook into the next stitch I come to and pull up a loop. So I have 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull through all 3 loops. And now I've turned 2 single crochets into 1. Then, because I only want to decrease 4 stitches, I'm going to put 7 single crochets in before I do my next decrease. So this is going to be a repeating pattern. It's going to repeat 4 times. So I single crochet 2 together, and then I single crochet in my next 7 stitches. So I'm going to do that all the way around to reduce my stitch count from 36 stitches to 32 stitches. So I'll meet you right at the end of this round. Okay, I'm just finishing up round 9. Now round 10, I'm going to reduce my stitch count by another 4. So I'm going to keep decreasing to get the egg shape. And just like before, it's going to be a pattern, stitch pattern repeat of 4, or 4 stitch pattern repeats. So it's going to be a single crochet together, single 2 crochet together. And then instead of 7 single crochets in between each decrease, it's going to be 6, because I have 4 less stitches from the previous round. So this is going to take my stitch count from 32 to 28. So again, this round is going to be 4 times single crochet 2 together, and single crochet 6 stitches. So continue that around until you get to the end, and then we will move on to our next round instructions. Okay, I am now at the end of my round, finishing the last couple stitches. You can see I have some really nice pooling going with my colors. They're kind of pooling up into really neat kind of tie-dye effect. And pooling is just where your color changes all end up in the same spot. So pooling can be bad in certain instances, but I like it on this project because it really gives it a cute effect. So now we are moving on to our next round, and again we are reducing our stitch count by 4. So same goes. The only thing we're changing is that now we're putting only 5 single crochets in between each decrease that we do. So we're going to end up with 24 stitches when we're done. We're going to single crochet 2 together, and then single crochet in the next 5 stitches, and we're going to do that 4 times around so that we end up with 24 stitches. So go ahead and meet me at the end of this round so we can move on. Okay, I've got my last stitch of the round done. I'm going to pull out my stitch marker. You can see I have quite a good cup going, so I can throw all of my tails inside so that they're not in my way, and that'll hold them all nicely for me. I'm going to do my next round, which I'm going to decrease another 4, simply by doing the single crochet 2 together again, this time putting 4 in between each decrease. After that, I'm just going to do a round of single crochets. So I'm decreasing by 4 this round, and I'm going to have 20 stitches. So again, single crochet 2 together, single crochet in my next 4 stitches. Do that all the way around, and then I'm going to come back and single crochet in every stitch around. So it's going to be 20 stitches twice. So I'm going to go around this round, and I'm going to do my next round, and then we can meet up on the next tutorial. So you can click on the link now if you want to head over there, or work on those 2 rounds and then meet up with me. But we will be on round 14 when we meet back up. So I will see you in just a second.